Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am bringing you some more of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. In the last video, we boarded the Maria Narcissa and we started making our way through the ship. And in this video, we are going to try to discover Hugo Lacerda's whereabouts on the ship and hopefully take him out. And so what you need to do is just come into this office, and there's a couple of guys that will start talking to each other. But you can just head through the crawl space.
Hey, did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cuts his throat.
Lacerda is not a man, right? That someone would experience pain to death at Lacerda's hands. Where is Lacerda now?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
So here we get to see our first instance of wireless computers.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, so through that door there was actually like a medical center, so if you needed a med kit, there was one there.
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
And now that we're here, we're at a fairly tricky part. Just because we're outside, we're in the moonlight, and there's quite a few guards out here. Now, in order to actually figure out where Hugo Lacerda is, we have to ask the captain. But since I am not, since I'm doing a full stealth playthrough where I'm not actually touching anyone, I have to get a little creative. And one cool thing about this game is that there are usually multiple ways of completing objectives, and I'm going to show you a way
What does it mean?
right now.
It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process. The Americans say they will have to bootstrap a
So I'm sorry for cutting in the middle of that, but this part is one of the most tricky parts of the level, so I just needed to save really quick right here. But instead of listening to their conversation, they're just kind of blabbering on. What I need to do is actually shoot out this light.
Doesn't sound good.
This light is broken. Who did that? What do you mean? Who did that?
And so when you do that, these two guys should look around, and then there is a guy inside there that should come to the doorway and take a peek. But yeah, this is a fairly tricky part of the level, because inside is a computer that has information on Hugo Lacerda's whereabouts. And it has no wireless capabilities, which means we have to actually get in there physically, but there's this guy that's causing trouble for us, because he's right there in the middle of it. And after you shoot out that light, that guy should just stay right there, luckily for us. And so what you need to do is open the door, and I guess you can close it just to not raise any suspicion. But the computer, or the keyboard that you need, is right there. And so there's nothing that you can actually do to wirelessly go into it, so you have to physically use it. But there's a lot of light in this room. But luckily, most of that light is coming from this computer that guy is sitting right in front of. So as soon as you make that go up...
Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, fourth
All
side.
done. All
Two
done.
interior
All done.
stairwells are the only access to that deck.
So once you make that light go out, pretty much this whole area is covered in darkness. But, it comes back fairly quickly. So, yeah, you kind of want to go through this a little quick, but as soon as he goes out through the door, like when an NPC opens a door, it will close automatically. So you want to make sure that you go through the door before you have to open it again. And I actually want to go down this ladder, but once again, I'm going to save really quick. Because we are heading to another fairly difficult part, and I'm going to make this light go out first, just to be extra careful, because we are heading to the bridge. This is where the captain is. And so he'll move around a bit, so I kind of want to stay right here just so that he won't see me while I'm in the middle of moving. Or actually, I don't know if it should be an issue. No! Okay, so yeah, you can wait if you want to, but yeah, I just decided to rush through it and he didn't notice me. Right here, this guy's listening to the radio, which is, he's actually listening to a pretty cool song, I have to be pretty honest with you guys. This song's not too bad, considering it's just a made-up song that they did to just kind of play over the radio, but, let's see, we'll head over this way, and we have another crate right here. So I'll just grab this real quick.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
And right through this door, we will find Hugo Lacerda in the captain's quarters.
I tell you, never in my life I'm so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. He got you past the inspection. You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No, this big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink. Let me see. Now where would that fat pig stash his rum?
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios!
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me!
Lacerda, come on! Bring us a drink!
Calm him down.
See, I'm looking for some rum.
What, you need a hand?
No, I'll find it.
Good job.
Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt. Your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
And so after you talk to him, there is actually no way to incapacitate him. The only option you have is to kill him.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
And I took him out here because if you drop him down in that, right in there into that room, those guards might actually hear you, so I thought I would just kind of take him a little further away just to be extra careful. And I put him in there just to make sure that his body is actually hidden. I'd hate to get like a 97% rating just because of his body, so... And now we have completed our primary objectives, but I am still working on getting the rest of those crates. So I believe we've done 4, and we have 2 more to do. So one of them is right through here. Now this is the second part of the level that's actually very, very tricky. Getting this crate right here, because this guy in the corner doesn't like to move.
No, but I heard him yelling at someone a few minutes ago. That's why I came here. What was he yelling about this time? Complaining about his quarters or something. Bastard. Thinks now that he's got a little cash, he's king of the world. He'll get his one of these days. You'll see.
So yeah, like I said earlier, it seems like not too many people have a very good opinion of Lacerda. And so that guy on the left, he kind of goes around inside the kitchen or the freezer area, then goes around through the corridors and all that. But that guy stays exactly right there, which is really frustrating because it's difficult to get him to move anywhere. And I think I might have it figured out, but yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to save just a little bit ago, because this area can be a little tricky. And that's why this game is so amazing with its, you know, save wherever you want to and, you know, no longer having checkpoints because of areas like this. There are some areas that are just so difficult and so hard to get through that, you know, you just need to save right before it just to make sure that nothing happens. And so as soon as that guy gets far enough down the corridor, I'm going to make that light go out. That's going to make this guy freak out a little bit. And as soon as my gun recharges, I'm going to make this light go out. And then I'm going to actually flip the switch. And so normally if you flip the switch, this guy would kind of shoot. Okay, so you want this guy to be pretty far away because he will notice, like if he's close enough, he will notice that you turn the light out. So you want him to be a fairly decent distance away so that he doesn't kind of come in while you're in the middle of doing what you're doing here. So kind of want to make sure you give yourself enough time to do what you need to do. So you shoot that light out first, then you shoot this one. This guy will come and inspect. And it looks like I still have enough time. And as soon as he turns around and starts heading back, you want to turn the light off.
Way to go, Fisher. One more crate to go.
Because if you turn the lights out while you have one of the lights out from your OCP, the guys won't actually notice it. And so they won't go to turn the light back on. And so now all you need to do is just wait right here for this guy to head back. And he'll actually, like, part of his walk is through that door. So kind of once he walks past, you can walk past him. It looks like he's going to come down this way, but he actually doesn't. So as soon as he goes by you, you are free to continue on from where you just came. Technically, I guess it would be a little bit nicer if you could go through that other door, but it actually, like, doesn't matter. Yeah, so you can just head back up top here. And just to be careful, I'm going to save once we get to a certain point, so that's what that cut is going to be. And you'll notice the radio kind of changes, so like the song isn't going, so it's not as loud as it was earlier, but, you know. And up here, if you remember, this is the bridge where the captain is, and it looks like he hasn't actually done what I expected him to do. So I'll just kind of try to go past him fairly quickly, and you know, I'll just do it. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll just go through.
I think I'm seeing things.
Okay, and it looks like... Yep. I knew I should have turned the light out. So, remember to save. It is very, very important. And so when you come out here, I guess the best thing to do is turn the light out, because there is a guy down there and you don't want him seeing you. This guy right here is still right there, so it's nothing to worry about. It was just this guy that noticed us. So I just, you know, just make that light go out. So, you don't have anything to worry about. And get away from me, please. Shoot, there's a lot of things going wrong here. Shoot.
Don't look at me, I don't know.
Oh, man, this is going awful. But technically, nobody's seen me yet, so things are going okay. But it looks like I have a chance to get through. The commentary is sucking because I'm really trying to concentrate. But what we need to do is actually go past here And it looks like I made it, so I'm going to take this opportunity to save. Okay, and now that we're through that, we should be alright for the rest of the level, to be honest. Our last crate is down here, and there's 3 guys down here, but you can just drop down. There's the 2 guys there, then that guy walking around here, and then our final crate.
Burning oil and vomit.
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
Before you know it, we'll be sweating in some jungle.
Never heard of anybody getting scurvy in a jungle.
And I never heard of anybody getting eaten by an alligator on a ship.
Not really sure what their conversation was, but these guys are going to walk around a little bit, and it might seem like they get close to you, but just kind of stick right here and you should be okay. Like right now, you might be thinking you might get surrounded, but as soon as that guy goes past you, just kind of make your way over, stick to the shadows, and make your way over to the ladder, and you should be in enough darkness where you can actually finish the level with no problem at all. And these guys will never notice. And to complete the level, we just had to head over here where we go off of like some, you know, emergency boat or something. And yeah, that's how we escape. So you just come over here and extraction. And 100%, I have to be honest, I was actually like pretty scared this level because there were some people that kind of like noticed something, so I wasn't sure if that would count as us being identified, but luckily it wasn't. So the only times I guess you are actually identified is when people start shooting at you, pretty much. And so yeah, there we go, 100%, nobody saw us, every objective completed. Now, in the next video, we will be at the bank. I will see you guys there. Alright, and one of the extra things that I wanted to show off in this level are some, well, I guess one of the kill moves that are introduced. You probably noticed it during the loading screen, but you can take somebody over the edge here, and then when you press the right trigger to kill them, you'll just knock them over the boat. So you kill them, and you hide their body all at once. And I just wanted to show that off because of, you know, just some of the cool killing moves that they introduced in this game. I think it really added a lot because you kind of, like, interact with your environment, you know? And I forgot to mention one of the kill moves on the lighthouse where you can hang over a railing and, like, pull somebody down. That was one that I forgot to mention, but, I mean, you can do that as well. And so another move is killing people from a pipe. When they're right underneath you, you can press the left or right trigger to either knock them out or kill them. Obviously, I just did the killing move right there. So, yeah. And so in here, I thought I'd show you what would happen if you actually fired something off. And like I said, even your SC-20K's launcher would ignite this whole place. But if you wanted to see what it looks like, there you go. The whole room blows up. So if you remember our secondary objective to find the Panamanian contacts or something, we used this computer, but I guess if for some reason the computer is destroyed and you can't use it, you can actually search through this filing cabinet right behind it.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda...
Out of my own pocket! No, this big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. I'll show him!
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay.
And so as you can see, another way to complete this objective is just by listening in over his conversation with the two guards in here. And here I want to show you what will happen if you kill the captain before you find out where Hugo Lacerda is.
Damn it, Fisher. That was probably the only person aboard who knows where Lacerda is.
I guess I have to sweep the whole ship.
They might have logged a record of his room assignment in the ship's computer. The radio and communication center is topside.
Now that's one thing that I like about this game. It's like there's multiple ways of doing objectives, and so you can do them almost like however you want to, or you know, or like if you mess up and you know do something you're not supposed to, like you get that little interaction between Lambert and Sam, and you know, Lambert's upset, and then Sam's just kind of gives like a witty remark, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'll figure something out, don't worry about it. And yeah, I just think it's really cool. It was one of the neat touches to this game. And so with that, I believe that's about everything that I missed. And so I guess I should say that, like, I'm not sure if these are all of the, like, extras or hidden things that I'm trying to show you. I don't even know what I'm trying to do with these. I'm just kind of showing you other parts of the game that I kind of missed out on doing the actual Let's Play of. But these are all things I found by myself. I tried looking through, like, walkthroughs and stuff, and it was kind of... I just didn't really feel like reading, and most of them didn't even have what I was looking for, so... you know, if I missed something, then... yeah, you know, I mean, let me know in the comments, and I'll... you know, if it's something worthwhile, I'll go back to it in a later video, or maybe in a bonus video at the end of the whole series. But, with that, that's about everything I needed to cover in this level, so I'll see you in the next one.